Hey everyone, Ryan from Conway Guitars here. Just thought I'd go through a quick process of taking the guitar from its most initial form to final product. So I always start with raw timber, so raw uncut body blanks. So this is a nice Queensland hoop pine, a neck blank like this. Then we've got a fretboard, some Indian rosewood, a head plate for the top of the headstock, that's some ebony, and then the guitar might have a nice top on it like this, which is some Tasmanian blackwood. So I will go through and I'll select timbers based on either how I want to spec the guitar out or how the client wants the guitar to look or sound or feel, and then from there I will take all of these raw billets and I will clean them up and get them dimensioned to the right specifications. Then we'll get something like this, which is a raw body blank which has been cleaned up, or a neck blank which has been cleaned up, and a fretboard, nice headstock veneer, and top. So from the raw form, I then process all the timbers and get them to a stage where they're dimensioned and flat and level, ready for getting basically the templates drawn onto them. So from there I will take my templates and I will align them to where they need to be, get them all figured out. So it's for the top, for the body, have the side profile for the necks, got the neck and the fretboard, and then the headstock. So these are all guides for me to figure out the most usage for the timber and where everything is going to go. And then from there, this one's already been cut, so cut the side profile and cut the headstock angle, ready for the next steps, which will then be, for a fretboard, would then be cutting the fret slots, putting a radius on the board, ready for attaching. Likewise, we'll be cutting this to shape, ready for attachment. And then the neck will then turn into something like this. So we've got headstock cut. There's also a truss rod which has been installed into the neck, and this is ready for final shaping and getting closer to the final product of a neck. In terms of the body, they will then get cut out. This particular model has a center block, and this will be hollowed out to become a semi-hollow. This one's a solid body, so shape is cut out and the perimeter is routed. And then once that happens, the pickup routes, control cavities, neck pocket, they're all routed, all ready to go. And basically after that, it's a matter of getting it ready for finish. This is a little 77mm Diros, which is perfect for sides of the guitar because it's a bit narrower, so I don't have to worry about the edge falling off, and also great for getting into the little contours that the larger sanders struggle with a bit. The amount of control that I can get with it is incredible. It's also great because it's such a focused area, so on this board in particular, where it's a glue joint and there's a bit of an uneven surface, before I take it to the drum sander, it's helpful to take off a small area where the glue is so that I'm not putting the glue through the drum sander and clogging up that paper. After a lot of sanding, a lot of hand sanding, a lot of machine sanding and fine tuning, you'll eventually get something that resembles a guitar. So this is a finished product, obviously, but you can see where all of these raw components, where they all fit into the jigsaw puzzle that is a finished guitar. So this one is some lovely Queensland red cedar, some American flame maple, some Indian rosewood, even with a metallic finish on the top. So yeah, that's in a nutshell going from the most raw of timber to the final product. It's a very quick run through. There are many incidental tiny parts of the process in between, but I thought that that would be a nice general guide of how I get from this to this.